saw my therapist, and that was good. And we did some EMDR.
What's EMDR?
Emotional it's for post-traumatic stress. Basically, you talk about an incident and they move their hand in front of you. Your eyes go with their hand, and it unlocks traumas.
Okay.
So you can actually kind of neutralize traumas.
Okay. Well, Tess, did I neutralize some traumas doing that with my therapist today?
Yes.
What's the difference between EMDR and IMMUNICS?
I think the mechanics, in a way, that they say that when a trauma happens, your eyes lock in a position. So the movement of the eyes unlock the incident in a way, and then you follow a thread. You keep doing it, and you have another experience, and you do it again. So it's kind of like IMMUNICS in a way.
Okay. Can you see a difference between EMDR and IMMUNICS? Any differences?
Well, I can do IMMUNICS myself.
Okay, but you can't do EMDR yourself?
No.
I see. Okay. Any other difference?
I think that what's really present for me right now is how I feel like I'm hunting down this gnarly stuff in me, trying to get it out of me, and
with IMMUNICS, you mean?
With IMMUNICS. So it's
we have a skill called unravel the pathological matrix.
Sounds like a movie.
Yeah, that's right, it does. And it also sounds like what you just said you're doing.
Yeah, sounds right. I'll look it up. Oh, where's my paper?
It's pretty easy to look up because it's right on the hub. You can't miss it.
Okay.
You know, it's like skill 9 or something. So there's only 12 skills, so it's pretty easy to find it.
What was it called?
Unravel the pathological matrix.
Okay.
There are a lot of lessons in it.
Skill 10.
Yeah, Vicki, tell them what you saw. Yeah.
For the last few days, I saw a lot of retreating in Darren, like a lot of sort of giving up and feeling tired and in pain and scared and just sort of curling in. And then she last night came out with this whole new energetic of, I'm going to fight this cancer. Like it was like a whole, I can't even describe what it was. The words weren't the thing. She just looked like a completely different person in that, okay, I'm going to take these practical steps and I'm going to do this, like rather than succumb to the overwhelm of the whole thing. She got really like, okay, and then I'm going to, eat this and I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to have this conference call and I'm going to call my doctor, and like just taking those practical steps, her entire way she was holding herself physically completely changed.
Oh,
and I watched it happen just in the course of her just talking about this change, and I think she has maintained it also today. So it's like a whole root of energy from a commitment to do what you can, even if it's cook a good meal for yourself or call your doctor with questions that are bothering, just taking the steps is really
right. Yes. Yes.
Changed the way that I'm seeing her, even physically. So
which actually brings me to a question I'd forgotten that I wanted to ask Darren, and this might be a good completion question, which is, Darren, can you see why you need a cure team now?
Oh, absolutely. And I realized that this morning. I thought, oh my God, I don't know how you guys sort of like popped into my life again, but I really need it. I just really, because otherwise I will.
What's a cure team?
These guys are a cure team.
Oh, cure team. Cured. Can we get T-shirts? I want.
Yeah. But you were saying I didn't quite. There's something I didn't quite catch. Why you need a cure team?
Musketeer ears.
Musketeer ears.
That was before your time, I know.
No.
Why you need a cure team? You were saying.
Because by myself I'll curl up in a ball and give up.
Thank you.
And you know, hearing Francis and Greg and everybody and Al the other night just talking about what they've been through and how they feel fear, I suddenly don't feel like I'm the only person who's suffering this, and that people have had changes, and I need to know that.
You know what, Darren? I have people call me all the time who have herpes. Like they just got a diagnosis that they have herpes. They are scared to death. They're in terror. And they feel like they can't do it. And, you know, and the funny thing is they still don't know that they need a cure team. Like they really think they're supposed to cure that all by themselves. It's what most people in this world think. You're supposed to do it all by yourself. And you gotta have the right people around you to do anything. And that is our movie. Now I just want to say that if you want to speak to somebody, I would be available, possibly, and also my outgoing message on my phone does give instructions about how to start if you haven't started yet. So, or you can just, leave me a message and I'll get back to you. So please feel free to call me. I'd be happy to speak to you. And here's my number. It's 813-672-3419. And I hope you enjoyed this movie. And it's fine to call me up and just tell me how you felt about it.